So if you want to run local Facebook ads, this is going to be the video for you. We're going to run through how to actually set up a local Facebook campaign, whether you're running ads for your local business or you just want to target in certain areas that your product may be in. So we're first going to start out here in Ads Manager. And now Ads Manager is pretty simple. If you haven't seen any of my videos on how to set up your first campaign, you can go watch that here or in the link in the description on launching your first campaign, broad objective campaign. That's really just for people that actually want to target all of the United States and test out all of their ads. But also in that video, I go into full depth on Facebook advertising, so you can watch that video in the description. But we're going to start off here in Facebook Ads Manager now. In Facebook Ads Manager, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to go up to the top where it says campaigns right here. Click on that. Make sure you're not on any one of these tabs and click create. We're going to click on campaigns, click on create right here. And we're now going to choose our actual campaign objective that we want to set. So we can either choose awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, sales, whatever you want, whatever we're trying to optimize for, that's what we're going to choose. So if we're trying to run sales for a local business, we're trying to do gym memberships and push sales online, we're going to do sales. Now, if we want to collect leads and sell them on the phone for a local business, we're going to do leads. So in this case, I'm just going to do leads for now and click leads and click continue. Now you can do the recommended sendings for the campaign setup. I just like to do the manual lead setup and leave it to me to set everything up. Now inside this campaign name, you can really name this whatever. What I usually do is my initials, the company name, and then the objective. So as you can see, I just did LK, social boost media, leads. Now for special ad categories, this is really for people that are doing credit, employment, housing, social issues like elections and politics. They're probably not messing around with any of this, honestly. Unless you're a realtor, then I would obviously do housing. But if you're not a realtor, you're probably not going to need to do any of the special ad categories. For the campaign details, just leave it as auction. And for the campaign objective, obviously leave that at leads. Now you can do an A/B test. We're not going to do an A/B test in this video. There's not really any point to do an A/B test, especially on a campaign level 2. That's going a little too much into depth, but we're going to leave that off. And we're going to turn on Advantage Campaign Budget. What this is just going to do is going to optimize our budget. So if we're spending, let's say we want to spend $35 a day, it's going to spend, $245 a week maximum, but some days it might spend only $30 a day, $29 a day, and some days it might hit 35. It's really just what Facebook is optimizing for, and it's really just trying to optimize your budget. So turn that on, leave it at 35, and click next. And we're going to go into our ad set level now, where we're going to see our conversion location. It could either be instant forms, website, messenger, Instagram calls, or an app. What I usually like to do is just send them to my website if I'm collecting leads on my website. If you're going to do an instant form, obviously do an instant form. I'm gonna have a video and probably in the description, if I haven't made it by now, on instant forms, so you can watch that in the future, or in the description if I already made it. But for now, for the sake of this video, we're just going to do website, and we can name this ad set whatever we want. I'm just going to name it something pretty simple, and I'll show you after. So I just named my ad set LK, which is my initials, website, which is our conversion location, male plus female, 18 plus, which is just our age range that we're advertising to, so 18 to above. AP stands for automatic placements. Westlake is the specific place that we're targeting, and O lead just stands for we're optimizing for leads. So as you can see right here in my pixel, I have my pixel set up. I chose my pixel that I want to use. I did for my conversion event, I just did lead, and for the performance goal, just do maximize number of conversions. You can do the other one, which is like maximize number of, there should be one here that says maximize number of like unique conversions, where it's like more people more likely to convert. I know you can do that sometimes with like instant forms. Obviously you won't do this for the conversion event lead, sending them to your website, but I think you definitely can do it on instant forms, but we're not going to go too deep into it. Now for the dynamic creative, you can do a dynamic creative. You're going to be testing like 3 ads in actually one ad, so I wouldn't really do that, especially if you're a beginner in Facebook ads. Just leave this off for now. If you're kind of a pro in Facebook ads, then I guess you could turn that on and you would know more about it. But if you want to watch my video on dynamic creative, go in the link in the description again and go watch that and get educated on it. But for now, we're going to leave that off since we don't really need to mess with that. And for the budget and schedule, that could stay the same. For the audience controls, this is really where we're going to do the local targeting. So in locations, we have location United States. We're going to click edit right here where it says edit, and we're simply just going to search our location. So I'm going to do Westlake. As you can see right here, Westlake, California. It's a neighborhood, and I can simply just go out a little bit. Obviously didn't target my actual Westlake, so I'm going to just drop a pin, which is going to be right here. Got rid of that. I'm going to delete this. As you can see, we now have our area that we're going to target people. So as you see, we are getting some people from like Malibu, Calabasas, in the Valley, Simi Valley, and Thousand Oaks. And our audience size is roughly 430,000 all the way up to 500,000. Now this is good because we do have a lot of people to target, but let's say you're in a small town and you have less than 50,000 people in like a 20-mile radius or a 10-mile radius. radius, bump that up until you at least get to like 50,000 people, and then leave it at that. For me, I could even do something like 5 miles. I think 10 is actually the minimum on Facebook. Yeah, I can do 5 on this since the area right here is so populated, and now I could really see, hey, we have 75,000 people in a 5-mile radius. Like, we could really target some people in here. But let's say we can go like really dial it in and go 7 miles and just get that extra 180,000, because most likely they're going to drive 7 miles to go to our place, our gym, or wherever it may be. Obviously, if you're a gym, I wouldn't go more than 7 unless you're like in a small town. People usually are driving to gyms like close to them. But yeah, if you're in a small town, keep boosting up until you get to 50,000. If you live in a big town like me, bring it all the way down to like 7 miles for the radius. Obviously you got to know your business. If your business is worth driving 7 miles to, then it's worth it. If you're a gym, I wouldn't go more than 5 miles because people want to lift close to them. So anyways, we're going to go into Advantage Plus Audience. That could say the same. We're not going to touch that at all. And for placements, this is what we're talking about above when we named it the AP, which stands for automatic placements. We're going to let Facebook place all the ads for us, and we're just going to click next. And then now for our ad name, we can rename this whatever. I usually just like going 101, just starting out at 100. And then for our Facebook page, we could choose any Facebook page that we want. And then for our ad, we would just do create ad, manual upload, format, single image or video, ad creative. We would upload our media, do our primary text, do our headline, do our call to action. You could do multiple calls to action. You could do buy tickets, donate now, get offer, subscribe, sign up, learn more, get quote, whatever we want. And then we would simply add in our destinations or our website URL. And we would simply add in our tracking, which is going to be like our website events, which is just going to be our pixel that we set up inside data sets. If you don't want to set up your pixel, go link in the description. I'll add that video in there too. And for the app events, we're not going to do any of that because we're not sending them to an app at all. If you want to add in like URL parameters, you can. That's more for like Google Analytics, or if you're like tracking through like Triple Whale or like Hyros, any tracking platform, you would add them in right there. But that's it. So it's all you really need to know on how to run Facebook ads locally for your business. And if you want to run ads with us, go in the description below and book a meeting with me. If you guys like the video, subscribe and drop a like. Dropping more content like this all the time. And thank you guys for watching.